Okay, folks, since we had so much trouble with people understanding what Larry was saying, I am going to read to you the notes that I took while he was talking. Uh, Larry said, as you have seen, there is a threat of flooding where he lives. Right now, the levee is leaking. It has not gone over the top yet, but they're expecting 7 to 8 inches of rain coming soon. And he's hoping that they don't lose their home again. Folks, two years ago when I met him on a weekend that his house had flooded. And it was not the levee breaking at that point. It was, he had several inches of water in his home because the drain in the street had gotten plugged up. He said, please don't relax. The thing I fear most is that you'll become bored and too tired. The fight is on. We've got to keep fighting. He said, I'm doing everything in my power to assist and stop the Democrats from going after Barr. He's exploring every possible way they are exploring every possible way to eliminate Barr. They've made a decision, except for Nadler and Schiff, they've made a decision to slow down on impeaching Trump. But they're putting all their attention on getting rid of Barr and Durham. And we cannot let that happen. He's not sure that there's much we can do, but there's something that maybe he is able to do, and that's what he needs to work on. And he needs to be able to do what only he can do. And when he doesn't get his treatments, folks, you heard how hard it was to hear him half an hour ago, or just 15, 20 minutes ago. So we really need, I forgot that I was doing this live with the picture. Sorry, I'm not looking at the computer. I was looking at my notes. We need to help Larry. And let's see what else he said. He said, while Trump's in London, the mayor has refused to attend the state dinner tonight with the Queen, and he's not sure that that's ever been done before. It shows the damage that CNN has done to Trump worldwide. He said Trump is committed to what's going on in his deal with Mexico. Right now, he's putting on a 5% tariff, but he has the option of going to 25% tariffs. There won't be much of a noticeable difference right now with 5%, but at 25%, our economy will suffer greatly. He said, this is the time to realize we may have to suffer, but we must protect our country. The southern border, what is happening is war on our country. So we're going to be called upon to sacrifice as we did for World War II, and that's the price we need to pay to save our country. This is not Trump's fight alone, it's our fight. As he has told us many times, they're not after just Trump, they're after us. He said Chipotle is already announcing that with the 5% tariff, their burrito bowl is going to go up 5 cents. And he said, what a sacrifice that is. We can handle that. Do it for our country. He said, look up what the president of Mexico said. The president of Mexico said we have no right to control our border between the U.S. and Mexico, which is just, we're not a country if we have no controlled border. He said that attitude is as much as a declaration of war, and it's a war that we could easily lose. He said Trump is working on tariffs with Mexico and China to get back to what is fair for Americans. And if we don't do that, then we lose this economic war with them. Trump is doing what is right and just, so spread the word that we will and we must sacrifice to save our nation. Our sovereignty, the sovereignty and freedom we enjoy must be preserved. And if that means sacrifice, then so be it. We have to do what needs to be done. There are wars on many planes, because somebody asked, that what's going on at the southern border was not war, in his opinion. He said the wars are fought on many planes. the migrants coming across unabated is an attack on our nation. He agreed that there was a constant threat of Ebola and other deadly diseases that we thought we had conquered with our open borders because they can't check everyone. He said the CDC won't want people to panic, but they are keenly concerned. And he said once Ebola takes hold, it's very difficult to get rid of. How about Assange? Larry doesn't know a lot about Assange and the WikiLeaks information. He did not work with Assange, and so, as to my knowledge, he didn't. So, yes, I know there are a lot of people who listen who are dealing with health issues. I know that. And that's why I said what I did. If there's any way you can help, I think Larry is the one we need to help more than anybody else because of what Larry knows and what Larry can do. And I'm not allowed to say more, but that's easy because I don't know more. So if there's anything you can do to help, his PayPal account is nicholslive@aol.com. And if you can't do PayPal, then send a text to 240-499-6729, and I'll help you find alternate ways to donate. So that's it. The PayPal account and the text message number is in the write-up underneath the video. So I hope that helps people understand what Larry was trying to say. I know it was very hard for him to be understood. He was barely speaking above a whisper, so even I was struggling. But I hope that helped with my being able to read the notes that I took from when he was talking. Thanks, folks. God bless you. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye.